Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nosagirl'S. I'm a family food and lifestyle vlogger. If you're new to my channel, this is the first time you're joining us, you're very welcome. I always love when I have new faces here. You're welcome to my kitchen. So today we are going to be making Nsala soup. Yes, Nsala soup is also known as white soup or Nsala. It's majorly consumed by the Igbo people of Nigeria. Yes, and you guys, I feel like whenever I come here to talk about what I'm going to make, I'm always giving history lessons. I just want to give credit to whom credit is due. Okay, so yeah, today we're going to be making Nsala soup, and this soup is very easy to make, very easy, very yummy. Yes, and the one thing I love the most about this soup is the fact that there is no oil anywhere in the soup, no palm oil, no vegetable oil. It is just one of the healthiest soup that you have ever come across. Yes, so I hope you guys will enjoy watching this video. I hope you will make this recipe for you and your family. And I'm going to show you guys the ingredients right now, and then we can start cooking. So make sure to stay tuned, okay? So here are the ingredients I'm going to be using for today's Nsala soup recipe. Let me just quickly take you through them. This is my goat's meat, and I also have some stockfish, to add some flavor. Yes, I also have some red chopped onions. I always like to prep my ingredient before I start cooking. Here is my crayfish. This is my pepper soup spices. This is a combination of Uda, Ehuru and Oziza seeds. I blended them together, and this is what I have here. This thing is very spicy. Yes, I also have some salt for taste, and I have my seasoning cube. I have one Knorr seasoning and one Maggi seasoning cube, and this is my ogiri. Some people also call it ogili. Yep, you can call it either one. And this is my yam. This is the main thing, the main ingredients for today's soup. This is what will give the soup that white color. It is also what will thicken the soup. And as you guys can see, I have cut them into little chunks as I need it for my soup. So I'm going to start with cooking the meat. I'm just going to put the meat in the pot, and I'm also going to introduce my stockfish. Everything has been washed, by the way. Yeah, and then I'm going to put my seasoning, my salt, and my seasoning cube, and of course my onions. Yes, and then I am going to just stir all this together. This is really not not a big deal, but I love to just do this. Let the salt and the seasoning cube get into the meat very well, and then I will add some water, just enough water to cook the meat. So after adding the water, I am now going to introduce my yam, and I'm just going to add that in, and then I'll cover it and let it cook. Now the yam doesn't take any time to get done, this particular yam, and also because I cut it into little chunks, it's going to get done very fast. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. And while that is cooking, I am going to go on and blend these 3 items you are seeing here right now. So this is my Scotch bonnet pepper, and this is my ogiri, and lastly that is my crayfish. I'm going to blend all 3 of these together. So it's been about 5 minutes since I started cooking the yam and the meat, and by now the yam is done. It's already done. I just wanted to be sure. That's why I'm using a fork to take one out and try it out. And yes, the yam is fully done. So right now I am going to remove the yam from the meat, and after removing the yams, I'll cover the pot of meat and allow that to cook for another 10 minutes. Yes. So now I am going to blend the yam. This is the same yams that I just removed from the stove. that was cooking with the meat, and I added a little bit of water to just enable the blender easily blend the yam. I don't want it to come out too watery or too thick, you know, just something in between. Yeah, so after blending the yams, I am going to go back to my pot of soup, and this is after 10 minutes of cooking the meat. So now I am going to add the yam paste. This is what the yam is looking like after blending, and I am going to start putting it into the soup, and you guys can see I'm putting it in bit by bit. So when making your Nsala soup, you don't want to put too much of the yam paste or yam puree, because by the time the soup cools down, that's after cooking, it's going to be looking like a pot of pounded yam with meat inside. Yes, you want it to look soupy, so it's not good to put a lot of the yam. Just a little bit is enough. And after putting the yam, I am going to introduce, this is my pepper, crayfish and ogiri that I blended together. Yes, and this is my pepper soup spices. Yes, I am going to put this in now, and I'll just give that a nice little stir, and then I'll go on to taste for salt. You guys know I already cooked the meat with some salt and seasoning cube, so yeah, I'm going to taste to see if I need to add more. And of course the soup is perfect. I'll cover this and let it cook. So after another 7 minutes of cooking, our soup is ready. The way it is bubbling right now, it is done. So one last thing, I am just going to add some spinach. This is just to, you know, add some color, you know, some green into the soup. Yeah, so if you have uziza leaves, you know, you can actually add those, and that will even add more better and yummier flavor, sweetness. Yes, but I have spinach, so that's what I'm going to be using, and I'm just, you know, giving this a nice little stir. At this point my stove is already on very low heat. Yes, and in fact I'm going to turn it off right now because the soup is done, and I'll just let the soup cool down, you know. And yes, this is what it looks like when it cools down. That's why I said you don't need to add plenty of yam. This is our beautiful bowl of Nsala soup. If you have fufu or pounded yam, just bring it here so that we can destroy this thing together, okay? Yeah guys, so this soup is so yummy. As you guys can see, very easy to make. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching today's video. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.